It's a fictional conversation between C.S. Lewis and Freud. It is largely, to my knowledge, based on paraphrasings and quotes from their works, and the author has put the play together in a really great way that honors both Freud and Lewis, and kind of mashes them up. Mainly it's, taking two different worldviews and placing them together and kind of contrasting them.
It takes place right before the outbreak of the Second World War. The debate between these two great minds, this back and forth kind of battle of kind of wills and intelligence. I've never done anything like that before, and I really think it'll make an impact. Well, more than curiosity, I think that C.S. Lewis was filled with a lot of hope.
A lot of what we think and discuss and believe as a society has come arguably from these two men.
Well, I'm playing Sigmund Freud, so he is probably one of the best-known atheists in the 20th century, and Freud has requested this meeting with C.S. Lewis, and his intent will leave up to the audience to decide.
Certainly, well, with the very talented actors, they're both great. They came into it being almost off book within the first 2 weeks. For us, it's just been a real delight working with the intimacy of the script. We've learned a lot from each other, and we've learned a lot about history and the men we're trying to portray. In terms of the set, I won't give away too much, but it's really cool. It kind of plays with perception a little bit, and I think what the designer was really going for and what we talked about in our discussions was really making a boiler pot for the conversation.
There's no scene changes, it's just one conversation in real time.
It provides a platform where there's these two paragons of very different worldviews. They can come together and have an intellectual conversation. Both of those men came from a time where you just didn't yell what you believed as loudly as you could until you maybe changed your mind. The things they talk about are really just plain and simple the human experience.
The challenge of faith versus religion, I think, is a subtext there that doesn't get, that you have to look for, but it's there. One of the things I discovered about Freud, which I thought was amazing, which, all those great Mennonites and Dutch people in the Fraser Valley, was that he comes from an incredibly huge family. He had a lot of kids, and he loved his family. It's
a fantastic debate between two juxtaposing philosophies that's relevant for the time that we live in.
It's a beautiful set, great actors who have put in a ton of work. The director was so-so. It's the arts. Come support your local theater.
There's a surprising amount of humor in the play. I think people will laugh in surprising places, even with some very serious subject matter. I think it's fun.
Freud's last session happens at the MATSQUI Centennial Auditorium. It opens on the 20th at 7:30 and runs till the 28th.